So on the point of the ordination of women, so you see, we have to go by what Christ, the desire and what he actually did, and that's what we would have to go by. So, is it that he could not have ordained women? He could have, but he didn't. So, by what authority actually would the church now decide that we will also start ordaining women? There would be a problem. But you see, the thing is, the church is not that it has rejected women. Women play very critical roles in the church, in consecrated life, and even in the administration of parishes, but in a lay capacity. So there is a lot that women do, and especially in the moral leadership of the church, to an extent, in the sense of correcting the parish priest. I've never found people who do it so flawlessly in like women. And I would say that you really don't need that tag written on your forehead that you're a leader. You just take it out and you do it, and you offer some form of leadership, because what is it all about? It's about bringing people to Christ. If you do it because you have an office, fine, fantastic. But even if you have no office, you still have got to do it. You still have got to offer that leadership, because every baptized Christian is a priest, prophet
and
king. So there you have it. You want to add something?
Not really. It's just the same 2 points we had mentioned earlier. So the tricky thing about the sacraments is that we cannot change them from the way Christ himself instituted them, right? So if this is the way Christ baptized, we can't invent our own way and say, look, 2,000 years later, I think we found a better way of baptizing people, kind of thing. Say, no. Jesus used water, we have to use water. No, but nowadays you have to be mindful of the environment, etc. Can't we just use some distilled... Jesus used water. Okay, but now we have to be gender sensitive. Can we baptize somebody in the name of God the parent and God the child and the Holy Spirit? Say, no. Jesus said you have to use in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. So something similar is happening here with the sacrament of holy orders. If Christ only ordained men, then unfortunately the church cannot change that. But what Patrick says is also very true, and I think we've also seen it from Pope Francis, who has been appointing many women, both religious and lay, to help in the many consistories you have and committees, even in the Vatican, so to speak. So I think that's one. And then the second thing we had mentioned earlier was just the point of being ordained a priest. Basically, you're being ordained to act in the person of Christ, and Christ was a man. So the church has always found it very fitting that the ones who will act in the name or in the person of Christ are also men, like Christ himself was. And then the last thing that also occurred to me from what Patrick said about the fabulous work that women do, it's really, you think about it, the first church are homes, family homes, families. And really the people who do the evangelizing in these families, teaching the children to pray and keeping the family together, are mothers, are women. The men, as usual, sisi tuko huko tukisoma magazeti and betting on whether Man City will win and all these things, etc.